Hello everyone, it is Ari, and I'm here to finish the How to Get into Gundam Universal Century timeline without mentioning the side stories. Quick side note, I know I mentioned not including OVAs in movies, but if it is in direct correlation to the timeline and is vital, I will mention it, so I do apologize for any confusion from the previous video. The first series I will be discussing is Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn. Unicorn ran as a 7-part OVA from March 12th, 2010 to May 17th, 2014. And in 2016, Mobile Suit Gundam Rei or Re 0096 ran from April 3rd, 2016 to September 11th of that same year. Unicorn Rei 0096 condensed the 7-episode OVA into 22 episodes. While Unicorn takes place 3 years after Char's counterattack, the conflict in Unicorn roots back to the very beginning of the Universal Century, during the Laplace incident. Both the Earth Federation and Neo Zeon, which are also known as the Sleeves in Unicorn, are racing across space and Earth to locate the key to Laplace's box. Banagher Lynx is our main protagonist and the pilot of the RX-0 Unicorn Gundam. Banagher is a 16-year-old student at Anaheim's Technical College who has a mysterious past linking him to the ongoing conflict. We also have a mysterious protagonist who goes by the name Audrey Byrne, who is also linked to the ongoing conflict. Unicorn is a wonderful addition to our timeline as we see both old and new characters, as well as we get to see both views of the Earth Federation in Neo Zeon. You may also see a character who has been MIA since the events of Char's counterattack. Make sure to watch Unicorn as the storyline and the graphics are exceptional. Next in our timeline, we have Mobile Suit Gundam F91. F91 was an attempt by Yoshioki Tomino to expand Gundam in a new saga. Gundam F91 is set 30 years after Char's counterattack. Initially, F91 was planned as a full-length television series, but due to the conflicts within the production team, the project was scrapped after 13 episodes. It was decided that the story would be condensed into a movie that was released on March 16, 1991. The year is 0123, and the protagonist, Seabook Arno, is thrusted into the war along with his group of friends. The two sides of this conflict are the Earth Federation and the Crossbone Vanguard. Due to condensing the series into an hour and 55-minute movie, many things are left for the viewer's interpretation. Overall, the movie is not bad. The animation, graphics, and mecha designs are very nice. The F91 Gundam is also a runner-up for me as one of the best Gundam designs in the Universal Century. The movie also alludes to a new saga as it ends, "This is only the beginning." And they were not wrong, as the Crossbone manga is the direct sequel, as well as our final series in our initial timeline review is set another 30 years after the events of F91. We are now at the end of our tiny timeline overview. On April 2nd, 1993, Mobile Suit Victory Gundam appeared on television and ended in July of 1994. It is the year 0153, and Side 2 is fighting for independence and spread their influence amongst space and Earth. Our series protagonist is 13-year-old Uso Edwin, also known as Ebbing in the subtitles, is an illegal immigrant living on Earth, and he is waiting for his parents to return from their quote-unquote work. Unfortunately, while waiting for his parents to return, he becomes involved in the Zenskar's Empire's feud with the League militia and the Earth Federation. Victory Gundam is one of the darkest Gundam series to air, as we get to see what lengths the Zanskar Empire will do in order to gain control of any faction that opposes them. Victory Gundam is another show that is only in English sub, but I would actually suggest watching the series, even though it is not necessary to really watch. Well, that wraps up the Universal Century timeline. The next part will be the side stories, OVAs, and mangas, as well as Hathaway's Flash from the Universal Century. So stay tuned, because these side stories are just as interesting. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have not, go ahead and click the link for the next part. Peace.